Hey beauties, welcome or welcome back to the mansion. If you're new here, make sure to go subscribe to join the mansion because we welcome everybody and anybody, and honey, it's a mansion everybody can fit. We are finally back with another Girl Talk episode. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically where I just do a little sit down girl chat with you guys and I tell you guys my opinions on different topics. Today's topic, as you probably saw by the title and the cover, we're going to be doing success and where you're going wrong. First of all, if you're wondering where you're not where you want to be, it might not be your circumstances, it might just be your habits. So I know you might be like, oh, well, I don't have any money to invest into my business. Like, I literally have nothing right now. Like, it's too hard. I have no time. You know, like, I still live at my parents' house. It's not working. I had to pay bills, da 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 da. It might not even be because your circumstances. It might just be your habits. Because if you included daily habits into every single day, for example, a habit where you start doing a little side quest where you get a little bit of money, just daily habits that will get you closer to your goal. For example, if you wanted to be a nail technician, I'm using that as an example because that's what I am. But even if you don't have the funds to go to get your license for being a nail tech right now, even if you don't have the funds to actually go to a place to learn how to do nails, you can learn by yourself at home first. You can go on YouTube, you can go on TikTok. I know you're like, oh, but it's not like professional. You'll learn. As a nail tech, just do your own stuff. Honestly, you'll see what works for you, what products don't work, what products do work, but you don't gotta wait. You can start now. If you wanted to be a nail tech, you could start right now, every single day, making it a habit to practice a certain nail design, or even just going online and learning new things and getting knowledge in your head about how to do nails. Even if you don't have money to buy any kind of products right now, so you can't even practice doing nails, you could at least go online and research it before. A lot of you guys are waiting for motivation instead of just building discipline. Like, I know half of you guys are literally on social media all the time, scrolling, looking at things, being like, I wish I had that. Like, they're on yachts, they're on boats this summer, like all this fun stuff. And you're like, I wish I could do that, but I just can't. And you're waiting for one day to be motivated to just start working for it. Honey, that's never gonna work. It's all about discipline, honey. You have to build discipline. You have to have so much discipline within yourself that if you tell yourself you're going to do something, you always end up doing it. You need to discipline yourself. Every day you need to have one task that gets you closer to your goal, because you might be like, oh, but that goal's literally way over here and I'm still over here. Like, I'm never going to make it to that goal. Like, I have to do so many things to end up getting there. Honey, you could be there next year. Honestly, it looks like a long way. But the thing is, you're expecting, I always say this reference, I don't know where I came up with it. You'll see it in some of my other videos. But basically, you're expecting to jump all the way to the goal. Like, oh, I have to jump across the whole thing. That's impossible. Obviously, it looks difficult. But no, all you have to do is a tiny step every single day. And eventually, you'll get to your goal. That's how it works, honey. It doesn't work with just this big jump. Or it's like, oh, I need to know everything by tomorrow. I need to, be professional by tomorrow. No, you literally start from the bottom and work your way there. Literally, you work your way up, you work your way to the goal, and that's what gets you there. So every day, if you do a little tiny task, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's one step a day, you are getting closer and you will get there. And if you don't give up, if you give up and you just stay and you're like, okay, I gave up, and you stop going towards your goal, you stop putting in those tasks in every day, of course you're not going to make it. Duh. You can't give up when things get hard. Just because it's been a whole year and you're still not there, 3 years, just keep going. You will get there. Clearly that goal might be harder to get, but you're going to get there. Show everybody that you can work every single day and be there, Fear of being judged stops more dreams than failure does. If you're afraid of being judged, you're literally never going to do anything. You're literally never going to put yourself out there. You're never going to start the business because you're going to be like, oh, what if I fail? And then that's so embarrassing. Yeah, no. If you're afraid of being judged, honey, you're never going to get anywhere. You're not even going to be able to get a chance to fail. You're literally never going to get anywhere. And the hard truth is, people are always going to judge you. So you have to get over that, honey. You have to work on your self-confidence, work on yourself, just heal yourself, work on yourself, because, honey, that's all you need. And then you'll eventually one day be like, you know what? I love myself so much. I literally could care less what anybody else thinks. Because you know what? This is your story. Literally, it does not matter what the side characters think. Nobody cares about them. They're just the side characters. It's all about you. Literally, everything's about you. This is your story, honey. Do you not understand that? I hate when people are like, oh, you act like life's all about you. Because in my life, my life is all about me. Literally, it's my life, and I expect you to think the same thing for yourself. And you know what? There's absolutely no career that's literally guaranteed where you're not going to be judged. There's every single career you do, every single thing you do, whether you're trying to do a career, whether you just want to be successful in a certain goal in life, you will be judged. Like, you're always going to be judged. Don't think, oh, well, if I do this or I'm like a little bit private, I won't be judged. You will always be judged by your family, your friends, your closest people. You will be judged. And you know what? When people tell you, oh, you can't do that, or that's such a hard goal, you want to know why they don't think you can do it? It's because they don't think they can do it. They're like, that is way too hard. You can't do that. So why would they don't think you can do it if they can't do it? That, but who cares? You just have to say, okay, that's because you don't believe you could do it. I believe I could do it. It's not that hard. You think it's super hard and it's like, oh, this impossible thing for me, it is not impossible. Something that might be stopping you from being successful is you're spending more time consuming than actually creating. What that means is you're spending more time on Instagram Reels watching other people be successful. You're watching other people's daily lifestyles, which although that can be helpful to kind of get inspiration off of them, it's not realistic, honey. Social media is fake. People don't post the hard things. They don't really post the real behind the scenes. People post behind the scenes, but honestly, it's never the real thing. They don't see when they had to wake up early, when they had to quickly rush into this, where they might have had to skip breakfast just to make sure they were time for that meeting or whatever it is. So stop spending so much time consuming, because that's just going to drain you. It's going to make you feel like, oh, you should be there, and why are they there and I'm not there yet? Like, I'm literally still all the way at, point 1. I want to be to point 100. But if you just stop spending so much time consuming and start creating, you'd get closer to your goal, because you'd be focused more on yourself and your lifestyle than other people's. Literally, honey, I know it's good to get inspiration, like I said, but you need to start creating your own daily habits, your own goals, your own everything, so you can finally be successful. And you know what? You just might be having certain people holding you back. And I know you don't want to hear it, but you might have that friend, that family member that constantly every day is telling you you can't do it, or it's impossible, or why are you even doing this, trying to make you feel worse about yourself. And at the end of the day, even if you don't care what they say, that's just not good to have somebody like that around you. You want people around you that are going to build you up. You don't need a little birdie in your ear every day telling you you can't do it. It's like the devil. Like, why would you want that? You don't want a little devil talking to you in your ear like, oh, you can't do it, you can't do it, You don't want that. You want people around you that are going to support you, and they're going to make you feel like even better, because when those days when you're drained from working so much and grinding so much, you need those people to be there to be like, it's okay, you know what, you got this, you've been grinding so much, rest for today, you need those kind of people around you. You need people with the same mindset as you. That's why I have my best friend, shout out to her. I'll put her thing I'll put a little link here, I'll put a link in the description too. That's why I love having her, because we have the exact same mindset in life. Like, honestly, we just get to the goal, we get to success. We don't have this mindset of, oh, we just want friends, let's go party, all these things. Like, no, honestly, at the end of the day, we don't keep people in our life just to fill spots. Like, I'd rather have empty spots and have so much room for more people to grow than just have a bunch of people in my life. I don't need a bunch of friends. I don't need a bunch of family. Honestly, I'm going to cut you off. I don't care who you are. Don't care if you're related to me. I will cut you off if you don't fit my lifestyle. And you know what? If you don't even have one person that's there for you, that's okay. Be alone. I don't know why you guys are so scared to be alone. I love being alone. Like, I understand sometimes you might feel lonely, but just because you're lonely, you shouldn't let that take over and be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to hang out with anybody and everybody. You know what I mean? Like, no, you can be lonely sometimes. That's fine. But don't just try to fill the spot with somebody else that is not going to benefit you. Honestly, honey, you're just wasting your time. And you should love yourself so much that being alone is literally so amazing, because you have more time to focus on yourself, your goals, your priorities, doing your hygiene routine. You have so much more time for yourself. Like, that's an amazing thing. That shouldn't be a bad thing, Like, you shouldn't be like, oh, I hate being alone. I literally, like, hate not having friends, Like, you should not hate that. I understand it's nice to have friends, but I don't care. Don't keep those fake friends in your life just because you want to fill spots. Let them go. It's okay to be alone, honey. Honestly, that's what I learned in life. It is okay to be alone. You don't need to have people in your life all the time, because so many people are fake. So many people have the worst mindsets, and it's like a black darkness consuming your mind. Like, literally, the people you surround yourself with, it affects you so freaking much. I'm not even kidding you. You might have a bunch of goals, but you have no plan. Goals are amazing, but if you have no plan, that's not going to do anything. Honey, you need to buy a calendar. You need to make a calendar. You need to get a calendar, and you need to write down every month and what goals you want to be completed by those months. For example, if in August you want to have a certain thing be done or a certain goal be complete, you need to look back at however many months you think you need before that to be working. Do you understand me? If you're like, okay, I need this goal, but I feel like it's going to take me this amount of time, then you plan for the months before on what different tasks you're going to do, what different things you're going to add into your life to make sure you get that goal by that month. That's how I've been making sure I get my goals done. Literally every month I go on my calendar. I'm like, okay, it's the end of the month. Let's see if I got all my goals done. And I'm like, okay, I did. And you know why I did? Because I made sure to write down for the month right before that to start doing tasks so that I could get that goal completed by the next month. So yeah, I 10 out of 10 recommend that. That is the best thing you could do, is literally plan for every month what goals you want to be completed, and then plan for the months before to start working for that, so then you can make sure you have it by that month. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if this was your first video you were seeing from me, like I said before, make sure to go subscribe, because what if you want to come watch my video again and then you forget what my channel name was, or you just can't find me. Stay tuned for my next video. I will be having a nice vlog come out, so I'm really excited for that. It will be out soon, guys, so don't worry. It will be out probably next Friday. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye, beauties.